Hey, hello, welcome or welcome back to Ginger Beach Studio, formerly it's Nana's place. I'm Taz. Just a heads up, sometimes I cuss, you know, because I'm an adult. If you're drinking haterade, you gotta go. Your high horse is totally welcome though. Also, I'm just human. Sometimes I malfunction. Okay, maybe it's a little more frequently than sometimes. Now, grab your coffee, tea, whiskey, or water. Let's go make a mess. Hello, welcome to my mess. Oh my Jesus. Grab your drinks. Like, for real, it's a monster kind of morning. All right, where are we at here? So I was out having a smoke break, thinking, like I do, watching the bees. And then one flew right smacked me in the freaking forehead, which freaked me out because I have an allergy. And it's like, yo, I grow flowers for you. Go over there. Like, so yeah, a little bit of a worry. Didn't sting me or anything, but it was like, I am not a flower. But I've got hair like so, and they tend to think I'm a flower. You can call me flower if you want to. Alright, where am I? I've been doing this kind of stuff this morning and making a million of the, I love, like this is my latest addiction, you guys, the coffee filters. Because we got a new coffee pot that does the cone style filters, right? Well, that was fine, but I buy stuff in bulk, so I had, and I gave away half the stack, but I kept some for art. Of the coffee filters, right? So now I have 5 million of them. Well, okay, the cats have stolen some. What have you done with them? Oh, they're under the table. They make a nest in this tiny box. Look, I have the Glitch especially. He's a big boy. Like he a big boy. And Miss Ma'am stands on this end, flips the whole box up, and drags everything out across the floor, right? So everything is crushed and destroyed, and we're still going to use the shit out of all of it because it's free collage fodder. But Glitch likes to make a nest out of these ones, and he'll set them on the top here, and then he gets in this box. And, wait, I think I've got a picture. Hang on. Oh, my allergies this morning are ridiculous. Can you see him there? He crawls his giant hiney. Wait, I don't know if you can see. Let's do like so. Hang on. You see him sitting in that box? He barely fits in there, and then he gets mad because he can't lay in it, and he just stares at me while I'm working on my computer. It's like, bro, that's not your box, buddy. But yeah. Look at this guy. Look. Like, no fucks given. But yeah, between him and Little Miss, they're crazy. Crazy. Alright. Okay, I need to calm down because that whole bee incident freaked me out. You know when you're going for a walk and you're minding your own business and suddenly you walk into a spider web and you do that whole blah thing? Yeah, I just had one of those. Oh my god, I love it's not just the colors, but the texture is so nice. Uh-oh. Hi, Little Miss. Where were you? Did I wake you up from your nap? I'm sorry. Okay, so I've got a crap ton of those, and I have a plan for some of them. Some of them are going to turn into moons. All right, let me put this back down here. Oh. After I throw everything on the floor. Some of them are just going to tear them up and use as collage bits. Others will use as collage bits for books and whatnot, but I was trying to work on moons. I love these. I do. Yeah. And I started getting into, because I don't like fall colors. I said it. You heard me. You heard me. I don't like fall. Other than hot chocolate, and I get to wear my Ugg boots and more hoodies and my Snuggie. Actually, I have a massive Snuggie that like comes down almost, well, not quite to my ankles, probably about bottom of my calves. They've got Sasquatch on them. It's a Sasquatch Snuggie. I think I want to keep, well, no, I may dig through these later. What was I doing? I was doing something. Hopefully this is dry. Miss Ma'am, you do not need that, honey. Thank you. No monster for little monsters. Hey, Sleepy. Okay. I don't know where you want to go. Okay, so I've been just going back and forth. Wait, that one I got to fix. I don't like the painty ones now that that one's okay. This one I did this morning. It's alright. I am trying. Oh, they're up here. I'm ridiculous. I'm trying to add fall colors somewhat. But more in the, I'm going with the coffee and sepia and the green, the olive greens and that kind of thing. Miss Ma'am, do you want out? Do you want out, honey? Here you go. You can go out there. You can. Go find your friend. She's out there somewhere doing homework. Okay. What do we got? Like these, the metallics, what is that supposed to be? Metallic reddish brown. That kind of thing. And the golds and whatnot. But adding them to the colors I've already got going to some degree. So yeah, that. Really? Okay, that's. I'm going to start taking it personal. Get in your space. I do love them. I do. But yeah, since I'm fussing around here already, I figure I might as well just turn on the camera. Like, psh. I always forget. I'm sorry. I do. And not all the art that I do I can share on the YouTubes. And what else we do today? No, that was the other day. See, I don't like just the plain painty ones, but these are just backgrounds. I don't know what I'm doing with all of these pages yet. That one I don't like. Okay. I think that's that one. And I've weeded it down to just 1 or 2 books that I'm trying to mess with at a time, so hopefully I can finish some of them. Or finish this stage and then do the next one. What the hell I did with the other one? That one. And it's all metallic. I'm still not a fan of those colors as they are, but again, I can do something with it that's more forest-like or something. Here we go. It's been a long morning already. Some of the old ones I need to throw some white on, I think. I need to break out the stencils. Well, that one I did this morning. Finish some of it. That one. I know, the more I go back and forth, the more I forget what's in here. That one. Okay. And any of the leftovers I have that are extra drippy, I just open a page in this book and just slap stuff on just as a starter background, right? Because I find backgrounds take forever to build. That's just me though, because that's like one layer of background. We can do so much more before we even find things to add to it. And I used to start with focal point stuff, Like the cactus page, where is it? I'm not going to be able to find it now. Even though we just look at, or start with stuff and then try and fill in a background. I'm not a fan of that because I end up getting it all over everywhere. Or it doesn't look as natural, as organic as it should. I don't think. I don't even know. I don't care. So, this morning I am just doing this type of stuff. Although I'm kind of over this type of stuff. I also need to start, I need to pull out my big tote that's under the table here and start pulling out more collage photo type stuff. Oh, I need to cut that out. Don't know what I'm doing with that one. That one, it's the other one. Okay, these two I need to cut out for sure. While we're standing here just messing about, let's do. Oh, I don't know if I want black trim on them or not. I don't know. Slightly. See, and again, I'm too lazy this morning to break out my guillotine for just the one page. Actually, I need to sharpen that. It's supposed to cut 15 pages or so at a time. I cut way more than that at a time, and I can tell. Tell you what though, it's a big 30-pound beast. I've put it through hell. Okay. Try and clean up as I go. Well, I say clean up, I make a pile on the floor. The cats usually run through it and steal little bits, and then I have to track them all down to chuck them out later. Okay, I'm really struggling with the lighting that well, I do it with any lighting because I just can't see in the light. I am a night person. And light just gives me frickin' headaches. But this light, especially with the yellow setup that it is, the really warm lighting, that, and it's just, they're LEDs, so they're hella bright anyway. The glare off of everything, so you guys can see, which is awesome, and hopefully it's not terribly glary for you, but I can't see shit. It's quite the conundrum. Okay. Keep these for later. We can turn them into, I don't know, tuck spots or corners or just whatever random blips. Dang it, come here. Add that to my box of shizzle. Okay, let's put that up. That goes in my box of shizzle. Oh, whoops. I'm sure it's fine. Don't know what's going to use it for. Oh, that's right, I did. I had two cupcakes. Oh my god, speaking of cupcake, I got a buddy I call Cupcake. This is hilarious because the dude's 6'5". He's got to be 6'5". Built like an absolute brick shit house. Armed to the teeth always. He's loud and obnoxious and all the things. He's a dude, right? He's a dude. He just, at least as of yesterday that I'm aware of, has been turned into the biggest pile of goo. Because his very first grandbaby is here. And, like, just born here. And, oh my god. That man, done for. Absolutely done for. So I have to pick on him because, yep, I remember that first grandbaby and how you're just, it's game over, man. It is game over. Okay. What else do we want to use? I've got one in that book already, so some of these I do need to start saving stuff or making. Okay, hang on. Sticky note. I need to start a, what are we going to call it? Junk journal filling. Box. I have stuff, well, I have stuff stashed everywhere, but I need to make one box and then we'll make proper junk journals. I'm not talking the junk journals. Oh my God. Can we discuss this a moment? Where's my monster? All right. Have you seen these junk journals out here? Yeah, they're made with all sorts of random fillings and whatever, but they're, how do we say? They're a little frou-frou. And they are, don't get me wrong, they're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. But I don't think you can call them junk journals if they're that pretty. Just call them journals. Can we do that? Because my junk journal, they're not that. So I'm gonna make a, actually, let's see. Okay, so we're gonna make a pretty junk journal and we're gonna make a not so pretty junk journal, and I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. Oh my God. We need to play. Okay. One moment. I need a different color sticky note. What do I want? Pink? Do I want pink? Blue. Pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, blue. Let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking about my planner over there. All right, I'm gonna knock that over. Hang on. All right. Pink or blue? Cake or death? Sorry, we're all out of cake. Oh, Eddie is odd. Genius. Okay, what was the idea? Bring it back. Never have I ever. That's what we're going to do. Never have I ever. But we're going to make it the art edition, right? Right. So I need to sit down later and make a list of things that I haven't got to trying or finishing or okay, I'm hearing fives? What about fives? Why am I hearing fives? Oh shit, Shannon Green. Ah, look, see, there's one I haven't done. Shannon Green, if you don't know her, oh my God, you've got to find her channel. I will try and remember to link her channel. Yeah, that's why we brought sticky notes. Link Shannon Green. Okay, Shannon Green, let's see, when I first discovered her was, I want to say, no, it had to have been longer than that now. About 8 years, maybe? 8 or 9 years ago, when I found Shannon Green, Dee Dee Willingham, Mareme's Small Art. Who else? Papillon? France Papillon? Is that her name? The Mary Altier. Who else? Oh my God. Oh, she'd be upset with me. Yep. Oh my God. Janet, sorry, Janet Young. Oh my Lord, I am so sorry. When I found all of that, God, I had to have been 9, 10 years ago, maybe now. Long before I ever had a YouTube channel. But Shannon Green did the journaling by fives, and I've never tried it. I always thought I'd get to it, and I haven't yet. So, actually, let me do that. Let's see, I have double check I haven't called dibs for anything. No. Okay, so this one will be the first guinea pig in our Never Have I Ever. And if you want to do your own Never Have I Ever, dude, tag me. I will totally watch your shit. Where is my super suit? No, where's my Sharpie? Oh my God, what a mess. What a mess. Wait, no, I might have used it out there. Damn it, I'm not going out there. You know what? This looks peachy keen jelly bean. I'm gonna cover it anyway. All right. Okay, so this will be Shannon Green's. Is it journal by fives? Journaling by fives. I don't know. That's what I heard. So I need to make one of those. But in order to do that, dry. I'm not pulling out my hairdryer for that. I'm not. Link Shannon Green in this video. Yes, and put that on my laptop over here. So I will sacrifice this book for that, for the journaling by fives, because it's my understanding, if I remember correctly, you take 4 or 5 pages, whatever it is, and you glue them together, right? Oh my Lord. Okay, hang on. If my hands work, which they do not. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be 4 pages. We glue them all together, 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 4, through the book, right? When that's all done, and I'll write down the actual rules and put it in this book, so I remember how to do it. But what you're supposed to do, and it freaks me out. It freaks me out. She did it as a way to get over the blank page, or for left brain people, or more left brain people, that you have to have rules and order and whatever. It's to break out of that completely. It's for people, those of us that get, and yeah, I get overwhelmed all the damn time. All the time with this stuff. But in order to break out of that, once your book's prepped, you set a timer, you set up your stuff, you set a timer for 15 minutes, and you go through your book and do just, it's paint, crap. I think it's paint and ink, or ink, whatever you've got, paint backgrounds. And you just slap that stuff on this side only. We're not doing the back side of the page, just this side, right? So you go through and you get your whole book, like 15 minutes. Your whole book, all the backgrounds in 15 minutes, right? Once that's all dry, and you can do it another day, same day, whatever, you set your timer again, and then you do whatever the next step is. It's 5 steps. You have two options for each step. I think it turns out to be 20 pages. By the time you get your book all glued together, I think it turns out to be 20 pages. But you end up with a background, a texture, some kind of focal point. You can stamp and whatever. You can doodle, and then free time and do your own cover, is my understanding. I'll do a whole separate, that'll be its own. We'll probably do them in several steps. Each step in its own video, probably. Okay, where are we at? Never Have I Ever. Art edition. Yeah, Shannon Green. I think it's Journal by Fives, or Journaling by Fives. By Fives. That one, we may start there, but I will make a list of all the things I've meant to do or learn or attempt, you know, whatever. Because there's so much stuff, you guys. Like, oh my god. And some of it I haven't done because part of my brain is still, even though I know better by now, part of my brain is still stuck on the, well, I don't have the right stuff for that. Even though the other part of my brain is find another way, use what you got, substitute. It's like cooking. Substitute every way you can. Why not? If you don't have it, substitute where you can. Which for the most part I really do. But some of the stuff, I think because whoever was doing it, it came out so beautiful. I still draw stick figures. You know? I'm just not there yet. And I know that's a big fat lie I tell myself. Yes. But I'm still doing it. Okay. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. I know. Whatever. Okay. What else needs cutting out? This, by the way, exactly what I'm doing now is, not all of, but a lot of, oh, let's do that. A lot of what I do off camera. See, it's all disorganized. I faff around until I get an idea, or, oh my god, I've lost my mind. Or I just, do I want to do that, actually? Yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. Alright, hang on. Please hold. But I start just, for no apparent reason, or no reason or purpose yet, I will just start doing this, because as I do this, I tend to pick up ideas, and it may not be ideas for the piece I'm even cutting out. Right? And I just stick them in their own pile, and then we go around and around and around and around. Seen that one? I want that. I don't want all that nonsense, though. Or do I? I like the tree branches and trunks. I don't want all that chisel. Alright, hang on. Yeah. I want to go like... You have to make the noises. You have to make the noises. Huh?
I'm off to the college.
Alright, love. Love you, bye-bye. The daughter unit is off to the college. She and her husband are both in school doing smarticle things. She's doing all her prereq stuff for pharmaceutical school. And he is in his last year for radiology. So, oh, I like that. So, when they're not working, they're coming and going for school, even on the Sundays. I mean, I like that. That is, you know, that looks like it would fit in my backyard. I need a bigger greenhouse than that, though. I'd have to have a couple. So I like that one then, yeah? Oh, Lord. Oh, I was looking at this the other day. I don't know, well, this is my problem with this type of thing. I love parts of it, and what I want to do to other parts of it, I don't know how to pull off. I mean, I could do it, but it wouldn't look the way I want it to. Oh my god, I miss having a pond. I don't miss all the freaking maintenance. I miss having the fish and the turtles. Even stupid geese. I miss the geese, even though they were mean. Well, Jill was a sweetheart. Jack was a total douche. Although, cleaning out, as much as I hated cleaning up after them, all that gross, stinky water from their pool, man, I grew all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff in that. Okay. Don't be scared. We're gonna... Yep. Yep. Like that. Just like that. Alright, we're at time-wise. 30 minutes. And I'm gonna have to go change laundry. Alright. Oh, I like that very much. I like that so much, I'm going to whack it in here. Ooh, no. Never mind. It's very loud. Oh my god. Where's my list? Never have... Well, no, it's over there. Never have I ever. Okay. Oh, I can see... Hi, I'm Pandora. Let's do an unboxing. Never have I ever. That's what I'm calling that list. Okay. What would I call... I always go with ridiculous colors, right? If you've seen any of my stuff, I mean, it's all loud. Kind of like me. Although I'm not like this if I go out. I'm not like this. Not unless there's too much energy. When I used to go out and have a couple of drinks and go dancing, because I don't do well with other people's energy. That had to go somewhere. So I look like an upbeat, bouncy, happy person. Because I'd go dance my ass off for hours. I'm not actually like that all the time. I want it there, maybe. The pinks, that might be too much, though. Of course, we could mute it. Okay, focus. Jesus, where am I at today? Would you call them muted colors? No? Naturals. Naturals journal. It's like the whole beige movement. I don't understand. We have so many colors on this planet. Why are you sticking with beige? Like, that's so pedestrian. Like, if that's the color of your personality, I guess. But if your favorite flavor is beige, I am sad for you. At least go black, white, grays with your beige. Maybe a little muted sage green. Something. Do I just want to stick this on the... Oh, I want that with the background peeking through. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I need to make a naturals... I don't want to call it muted. I don't think muted's the right word. Naturals journal of some variety. See if I can even accomplish that. Right? I don't know if I can. A quiet. Do we call it a quiet journal? I don't know. I'm thinking like the tans and the beige and the grays and the dusty pinks and bright lavender maybe. How the hell would I make all that work together? I don't know. I'm just going to have to make one. See if I can do it even. I don't know. It's come to my attention actually that I make journals. I don't use journals. Not really. Not like if you see all these flip throughs and stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. With the daily journaling and memory keeping and I don't do none of that. Don't do any. Okay, I don't want that. Oh. Alright, I want that. Yeah. Little pond. And then I want this. Oh, well, I wanted that, but more for structural stuff. I don't really want her in it. I don't need her in it, I don't think. But this type of thing I like to use in let's see, this is the closest one I've got. This, I have to fix this page. Well, not fix, I need to finish this page. Do I have a page I haven't even started in this book? I can't even, oh yeah, I have several. Never mind. Perhaps. No, not really. Something. I don't just want to... I've got all the other ones with stuff just randomly... Ooh, hello. Randomly stuck in there. I don't want to do that on all of them. You know? I should go find my big scissors because I love them and I miss using them. That's kind of... I don't like this, the corner. Or do I? Well, yeah, if we stick it up there, that'll be fine, right? I wanted him kind of flying down here, but I still want to be able to see the watch face in the background. Of course, the angle doesn't have to be exact on account of it's a big space. And we have a planet in here, so, you know, I'm sure we have space. No pun intended. Or was it? Alright, what we're going to do is eeny, meeny, miny. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Move that one. Alright, you can go in regular stack. Oh, shizzle. Oh, see, I have small ones too. No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to just mix half of this stuff. Ooh, half of this stuff in with the stuff I already have in the big tote. Oh, look, a hot tub. Oh my god. If I had a hot tub, I don't think anybody would see me again. What's the matter, little peep? Good Lord. Did your friend leave for school? Did your friend leave for school? Are you sad? Oh, there goes the dryer. Alright. Where are we at here? Ah, it's 40 minutes of messing around. Alright, so I'm going to go change laundry and I will continue to faff around with this stuff. Oh, dang, I need that. What book was that in? Do You guys. This one, maybe? Maybe this one. Alright, I do have to cut that up today. That's... Okay. I need a handler, I think. You know, a good kind. Yes. Alright. Oh, you need your squishy blankie? Poor baby. Okay, I think it's in this one. Hang on. Bear with. Bear with. My tacty squatch. Yeah, I think it's in this one. Yep. Yep. If I want it. Oh my god, this book does not want to lay flat whatsoever, and it's barely just begun. And when I did the gluing of the pages, I did front, back, next, back, all the way to the center. Oh shit, wait, I'm having ideas. I found a new meditation, brain focus creativity sound thing. I listen to them all the time, but I found a new one, and that was a couple days ago, and since then my brain is on fire. Like, you take ADHD, whatever spectrum brain, and you turn that shit up, and that's where I'm at. And I can't, like, more than usual, can't focus, and everything's right now. In case you couldn't tell. Okay, not there. What am I thinking? Something with yellow. I'm picturing yellow flowers. Field of Flowers. I'm hearing Field of Gold. Good song. Who did that? Was it Sting? Field of Gold. Oh my god, who did that? Is it part of this mess? Or... Oh, careful, little girl. You are not as big as you think you are, Missy. You are not. You and me both. Okay, I'm bigger than I used to be, if we're talking about big. Wait, it's got to be over here. Right there. Right there. Okay. For whatever reason, I saw a field on this side in the gold, Field of Gold. Right? But I want it like, like waves on the horizon, kind of a field of gold. That's going to be in the ditch. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be in the ditch? But I want it there. Like, because I can't even see that there. Sure, kinda. Like that. Fuck it, do it live. Oh, I didn't even think about the writing. Well, we can just come over this way a little bit. What do you think about that? Aye. It's alright. Okay, now do that part again. Maybe. Ooh, not really though. What's wrong with you? No, I don't like that. Because now that's the wrong... Alright, one moment. Get my shit together here. Maybe. A little less steep. There we go. Something kind of like that. Yep, and we'll just have to make do... Oh, that's a little big. I can dip in there a little bit. I don't care. And we'll make do with this part here. It doesn't really matter that much. I don't think. So here, and we're just gonna glue the ever-living piss out of it. Careful near your edges. Since we're riding dirty and got no paper in between. Of course, I didn't even check if any of that was square. Do I care? No, not particularly. My goal today is just to get some stuff done. Like, not finished, just faff around little at a time, layer by layer by layer, right? Because if I can do that today a little bit, then I can get ahead on what I'm trying to do here. Alright, yes, I'm just going to leave that hanging like so. Do I care? No, I don't. I'm just going to leave it like so. Come back through here. Oh, I've got to figure out this too. Alright. Maybe on that one. Maybe. Yeah, I like that. Do it! Bomb pops. No, we didn't do bomb pops this summer. We didn't make our own root beer either this year. That's weird. Normally we do that some point during summer. 4th of July or whatnot. And obviously this book is not about being precise. Okay? No precision here. Why? Because I try and do that everywhere else and all I do is screw things up. So I'm not. This is not the time nor the place for it. Let go. That's what we're learning. Learn to let go. Alright. So we're going to let that dry there. Fabulous. Huh. No, I don't think I'm going to figure that out before I use these ones. Okay. Yeah, I'll cut all that off later. I've got other bits for now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go do some housework real quick. I also need to do some meal prep because it's Sunday. And yeah, this is the kind of thing I'll be doing the rest of today. Though you'll probably see this video tomorrow, being Monday. At least this one. Yeah, this is what my weekend looks like. This weekend. You know, because I'm home. Alright. Thanks for being here. with my craziness. Please do something fun for you today. Make some art. Make a glue book. Journal. Whatever your thing is. Or find a new thing, maybe. Time to challenge ourselves just a little in a completely different direction than we'd normally go. Yeah? Okay. What else? Okay, I need to go make piles and lists and such. Oh, I also need to fill in my planner for this upcoming week. And I need to finish my curriculum. I'm working on my curriculum for the very end of this year into next year, because I'm just about there. I find if I plan that far ahead, and it's a tentative plan because life will come up. So as long as I'm flexible enough with it, it's fine. But I've been able to take 5-year plans, squash them into 3-year, and those 3-year down to about 1.5 years. So I'm trying to tighten that up a little bit so I can get it down to 3 year into 1 year. And yet, don't tell me you don't have time. Just the hours you have between dinner and bedtime. What are you doing in those hours? Because you can spend 30 minutes on this or on that or whatever. You do just 30 minutes at a time. If you have more than that, cool. If you don't, that's okay. But at least 30 minutes on something. Because by the time you break that down into between dinner time and, or, you know, when you're done putting kids to bed or cleaning up after dinner or whatever, those hours before you go to bed, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Because I'm pretty good at wasting those those hours. Usually I'm faffing around on this type of stuff, but I want to do more of a actual something with those hours. All right, I'm done. I'm done. Pardon my all over the place, but you wanted a chatty video. There you go. All right, I love you so much. I hope your day is awesome. Okay, bye.